Hello people, welcome back to the Quik Fix. That is it, boy Naro here with Ari. Nearly said Javi a while ago. She's not fully yet back. As yet.
You're gonna miss me when we're gone, you know.
Oh, Zin?
You're gonna miss me when we're gone.
Yeah, they're around all the time.
What? Suppose me take a 3 months break like Javi. You're gonna miss me?
We'll see. I'm sure your Ari lights will. I'm sure they will.
I'm gonna test that theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Before we get started, we have to say big ups to our sponsors, Pure 24. Pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. Visit their website at pure24store.com. Their products ship worldwide. I remember you can use the code THEFIX to get 15% off all purchases. That's promo code THEFIX to get 15% off all purchases. This is also brought to you by Prism Marketing Consultants, the premier public relations and media center that caters to the Caribbean diaspora. Shout out Prism Marketing Consultants. All right, let's get the show up on the road.
All right, so ask me what is Quik Fix?
Oh, for the uninitiated, of course, tell them what Quik Fix is all about.
Me a do your job.
Oh, I thought you didn't like saying that anymore. Oh, people know.
Quik Fix is a roundup of the news that we missed throughout the week, and we missed a lot of news this week. Yeah. So let's get started. So Nari, you know about Combo Boss, right? I know you have her as a national heroine.
Soon to be future. Yeah.
National
Not
heroine.
yet, but future. Yeah.
But Shanice Combo Boss Wilson has now added artists to her combo special of talents.
You wrote this? Okay.
Yes.
Right.
With the release of a new song aptly titled
Combo.
There you go. Shanice gained nationwide attention after a viral video of her promoting a combo deal of sex and fellatio at her friend's Kedisha house on December 5th. Wilson's notoriety skyrocketed instantaneously with memes, parodies, and sketch videos coming out of her promotional video. So Wilson is clearly using this fame to enter the music scene with her debut single. Can we hear a little bit of it?
For me and Kedisha pussy clump up. Shanice me name, me no carry Junja. If you not like it, then fuck off. Pussy no smiley face, no laugh. Babylon can't find me no laugh. 3 grand for your back, 2 grand for your suck off.
Combo. Hey, Naro. What you say? You like it? Yeah. You go fully support Miss Combo Boss in her musical endeavors.
Shout out to OJ on the beat. Shout out to Maestro Dan that clearly lended a hand towards this endeavor. Both Waterfordians.
How did he?
OJ on the beat.
No, I know OJ produced it, but how Maestro
was on the song. You hear him whistling as well. That's Maestro Dan.
I know, but
that's his calling card. You
I know, but
it's Maestro Dan. So clearly this was a Waterford effort. So it's good to see. My thing is though, I wish she didn't do the predictable thing and do a song here. As much as the song don't sound bad, admittedly, but I'd wish that she'd put all her efforts into becoming a super promoter. Because all I go on, that is where her bread is. But not to say she can't spread her wings and do other things, but clearly there's something here. There's a market for these combo parties, if you will. And it's just that we've spoken about them thing on this platform before, whether it be the podcast, Quik Fix or whatever, about the ease of entry for people into the music space. I know if I say people can, do them thing, and we know how easy it is for people to, have access to things that can easily make them record songs. But you'd like to think that, some of the artists them have been a put in work and been a grind and put in that work would get a fear do like a whole heap of them. Some of them just don't good, and some of them been a say, yo, what about me whenever I do this? And some of them just don't good, and I need to fall to that realization. On just don't good, someone. You know what I mean? But you have this individual that became famous really off of promoting a party very well, I might add. And now the predictable song move it's just I'm mixed about it. People know say I support my Waterford people, but this move, song move.
I'm thinking maybe this is like an anthem, like everything is like a brand and anthem for her party. So
but those things already are them things that already are being made.
When she have her own party, when she
because there's about 2 combo songs though.
But she gonna play for her own song. So it's like it's like a theme song of sorts. That is her song. So of course I was saying the same thing too. I was hoping that she didn't go into the predictable making of a song. But I don't think she's gonna take this seriously as a career either. I'm just thinking she just do it as to capitalize on the moment. Is one of the easiest things that you can do as a Jamaican who has gotten some sort of notoriety, attention. It's one of the things that you can capitalize and make, I guess, quick cash, quick money from, and to see what you can do with it. But I don't personally think that she thinks this is a legit career for her.
I think it's just a one-off.
I personally think it's just a one-off.
Very well might be.
And I think why not? Kudos to her for again capitalizing on the attention, can get some money from it, just a quick cash. And hopefully, as I said, I agree with you that I hope that her brand is more of a promoter of adult entertainment.
Yeah.
And I see a future for Shanice and Khadijah as Hugh Hefner's.
In a way, the premier promoters of adult entertainment.
Yeah. I just think it's just a one-off. Thing, Yeah.
I'm hoping it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you don't know, so I wish them all well in their endeavors. I'm a supporter. We Waterfordians, isn't me?
I'm not a Waterfordian, but I support Shanice and her efforts.
Yeah.
Not fully as an artist, but I support the efforts. All right. So speaking of another viral sensation, but his thing didn't last so long. Gully Bop, he needs help. So Gully Bop spent a week in the Kingston Public Hospital last Saturday after spending 1 week only to be rushed to the University Hospital of the West Indies that same night. So he shared with the Star that his strike bus and the doctor inserted a colostomy bag to which he expels fecal matter. So Gully Bop is in desperate need of help, having buried a sister and a brother who died of cancer and corona. But apparently the DJ isn't begging anyone. So he wants the world to know that he's not gone to the dogs. So we're sorry to hear about Gully Bop's situation right now. But when I first saw it, I saw the story and the article. I read the article. It's just to say to myself, say, Jano, like, I think everybody was rooting for Gully Bop because of how, he was fixing a fan and him a DJ, and, how it viral, like the show, one of the positive aspects of social media, where, helped revive his career, and he was on the fast track of really regaining his life because he was an artist, and, he ended up in bad times. And you think that him getting a second chance would and learning, hoping that he would have learned from the mistakes that he made, would have made it for a better trajectory for him. But unfortunately, that was not supposed to be the case. Because I thought about it and I said, why is it important to not only have a good people around you, but most importantly, good women around you? Because I think one of his downfall was having women around him, especially the last one, who literally... She literally used Gully Bop, and to see that she's trying also to be an artist, and she do song with Sick White Line, a parody, and with him Friday Fucker Radio, but she still enjoys some. I guess I would say a modicum of success in some way, because it reshareable and whatever, but. It's just like, you just sad to see this. This is where Gully Bop is, and is him in a matters with manager, publicist. It was just a whole bunch of things, and I'm sad that this is how his story turned out. And I'm hoping now maybe some good things can happen to him. You don't know. Him say him not beg nobody, which he shouldn't, but I hope that maybe a producer can give him a try, even though the same producer who helped him was a producer that helped him, carried him to the hospital, because in social media, some about social media, and is it? Say curious twist of Ferron, who's willing to help, has threatened to ditch Gully Bop if a situation with his management isn't rectified. That's according to the Star. So, it's just maladies surrounding Gully Bop, and it's just so sad to say. But you wish him all the best and hope that maybe he's giving a third chance. We don't know.
Yeah, Chip, if you see where him there, it's like it's a cycle where you just see play out in front of all the way of them. You see me from the gully to fame and stardom and touring and flying overseas, and it's like him just to all me see him looking, it's like him end up right back to where he was before. And you're just like for things with proper management around, proper people around him. And let's not excuse even himself, probably him never know how to deal with all of these things the right way. We saw how certain things play out in the public. I see them things. So he's not to be excused from blame here.
No.
But when an artist rise to a certain level, I like to think that he has a good team around him, and clearly the team around him wasn't for him. I think he was surrounded by a bunch of people that
users
that basically wanted to see what them can get from him and how them can use him, and how much money them can make from him. And yeah, all of them things they combine to where we see him right now, and you're right, it's sad for say, because we spoken to Gully Bop.
Yeah.
It's always a joy for you don't see the interview then. It's always a joy to talk to Gully Bop. So to see where I'm there now, it's like Jaja. You just remember, just a couple years ago, the man did a performance thing and a shells thing. I was like people just naturally glad for him, because it was just like an organic thing that just happened. I never know big company push. I never know, you see me, no bandulment.
Yes,
it's like people, it was his talent and social media fought together and say, yo, we like how we see you, so push, you see me, and it happened. And then if you see where it reach, it's sad for you. But we just wish all the best to Bob still. Go on
and condolences to him. He's shared that he lost his sister and his brother.
Yeah, man, strength up.
To corona and cancer. We don't know who died to what, but what losing a family member isn't easy. So condolences to him, and hopefully and hoping for his recovery truly. All right, so Chug It is chugging along with their lawsuit. I wrote this as well.
Okay, yeah, good.
So the promoter of Chug It, Andrew Frenchwright, is moving forward with his lawsuit against Spice for her failing to perform at his party on September 5th, 2021. So Wright's legal team shared in a statement that it would be taking legal actions against Spice, which will include but are not limited to significant damages for defamation, breach of contract, tortious interference with contract, among other serious claims. So Spice, however, is unmoved by the impending lawsuit, according to her lawyer Aisha Robb. If they're suing, they just have to do what they have to do. We can't do anything about that. We'll defend it in court, she told the press. So Chug It claims that Spice supposedly backtracked and has to date failed to refund the sum, although she did not perform at the event as contracted, and despite evidence supporting that full payment was made to the entertainer, some of which were on display in her own Instagram live, the press release said. So Spice team has denied having the conversation with Chug It of her refunding the monies paid to her, and that she's unwavering in her stance of no refund, no apology. Well, the saga continues, Naro, I guess.
It seems like this is a case where the immovable object a clash against the unstoppable force. Both sides seem to be very confident in their case. And as we did say a couple months ago, when the whole thing I did first arise and play out in the public, I guess we just have to wait and see how it plays out in the courts. I'm not taking any sides right now. Make no sense to. All the evidence will be presented in the court, and you just have to say, yo, hopefully all of them things it's judged fairly and correctly, and the true aggrieved party is properly compensated. That's all I have to say there.
Yeah, I agree with you. I kind of find it funny that neither party is unmoving or
budge.
I thought that they actually squashed it off the air, to be honest. I thought that they had probably had a conversation. In truth and in fact, I was thinking that then probably sort it out, talk it up, money came back or who keep and whatever. But
I saw the non-budgements.
According to Chug It, they're saying that they spoke with Spice and Spice said she would have paid it back, but that would have mean she admit guilt or she admit fault. It's interesting to see how this plays out in court. You kind of think that they would probably think that to play lawyers for all of this, it don't make no sense. That's why I thought that they probably had the conversation off the air and came to a mutual conclusion. Probably next year them do something, So I thought that would have been the case, but
as Ja Rule said, I guess not.
I guess
not.
So let's see how this plays out. So we're gonna end on a sad note, but we want to acknowledge and send condolences to Robbie Shakespeare family, and he's of the duo Sly and Robbie. Right? So you heard that news?
Yeah.
So Robbie Shakespeare, one half of the duo of Sly and Robbie, died on Wednesday, September 8th in Florida after a long battle with kidney disease. He recently did surgery on the organ and was in the process of recovering. He was 68 years old. So Robbie Shakespeare is a dancehall Jamaican legend. Along with him and Sly were nominated for 13 Grammy Awards, winning twice, once in 1984 for the Best Reggae Recording of Anthem and then in 1998 for Best Reggae Album for Friends. The legendary producer has worked with iconic figures such as Rolling Stones, Madonna, Sting, Bob Dylan, Britney Spears, U2, and more as a rhythm section and production team. In 2020, Shakespeare was placed at number 17 on Rolling Stone's greatest bassist of all time list. The dancehall reggae fraternity has lost a legend. Sleep well, King Robbie, and prayers to his family and friends. Of course, Sly, his musical partner for over 40 years.
Yeah, when I saw this news, it's like, Jaja will lose one of them one day. I mean, one of them, when we talk about one of them one day, I'm special one day, because when you hear a Sly and Robbie, say, this is a backbone, a column element within Jamaican music, pan a whole dancehall, reggae, whichever way you want to take it. Column, backbone. And as you mentioned, Ari was listed as one of the greatest
number
bassists.
17.
He was not only one of the greatest bassists in a reggae dancehall, but in the world of all time. So you just know, his icon status, it's certified, solidified. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, this is one of them last that is thoroughly felt throughout the community and throughout the culture. And yeah, that's what I say, R.I.P.
Yeah. I mean, his death really came as a surprise, but I guess people who knew him would know that he was ailing, but it wasn't. I don't think it was public knowledge because I didn't hear anything of him being sick. So for it to come and say he died and he was dying up because he was getting treated for kidney, he had a kidney issue and he was being treated for that. I said, Jano Star, like, for real? Like, you never even know. Yeah, it's a tough one because he truly is one of those. He is him and Sly and Robbie. That duo is one of the greatest producers, composers of dancehall music, of music overall, and they've contributed and given. They gave the culture so much, and for they've built careers, they've built, memorable songs. It's just
memorable bodies of work.
Sending condolences and strength to Sly and of course his family.
Yeah. And
I hope that Jamaica does something to celebrate and honor the legend. That is,
I'm sure Babsy Grange, I'm sure will do something to properly honor his name. As I say, like when you talk about revered names in the culture, up there with Bob, when you hear Bob Marley and like Sly and Robbie is not too far after that in regards to revered in the culture. So
and their work speaks for itself. You understand why this one hurts.
Yeah. R.I.P.
So that does it for Quik Fix, guys. Leave a comment down below, please.
Right there. So
send your condolences to Sly, Mr. Robbie, family and friends, leave some positivity at the end of this video. All right.